Hello and welcome to announcements for the weekend of December 10th. We always love starting off with a moment of gratitude, and this week's is from our Gratitude Committee.
Hey everybody, Lauren and Brian here from the Gratitude Committee. Wanted to take a moment just to express one, most importantly, our thanks to this incredibly generous congregation. You have really stepped up here in 2023, and we've got some exciting things to report about this year and about our goals for next year. So I hope you're enjoying the giving season and this holiday season as much as me and my family are. We had that beautiful coating of snow yesterday morning, which just really made this county more beautiful than it already is. So Brian, why don't you tell us a little bit about how we're doing so far?
Yeah, and Lauren, it is a big thank you. This is an incredibly generous church family, as you just said. And it's a magical time of year. It's a time of year when we continue to talk about gratitude at FPC. Gratitude, of course, means giving. Lauren and I want to talk about 2023 and where we are this year with 3 weeks remaining in our calendar year. And then we're going to flip to estimates of giving for 2024. Let's talk about 2023. Here's where we are. We are really close, friends, to achieving our $850,000 goal. $850,000 in gifts is what's in the operating budget from all of us, this church family. Against that $850,000, the church has received actual gifts of $775,000. That's fantastic. That's 91% of goal, which means with 3 weeks remaining, we need just $75,000. This is a church, Lauren, that has demonstrated consistently for the past 5, 6, 7 years that giving in the home stretch of the year exceeds the goal, and we're really hoping we can get there this time as well.
You bet.
Yeah, so 2023, 91%, we need $75,000. The point there is, if you can reach a little deeper, if there's a gift that you want to make in this tax year, now's the time to do it for all of us at FPC. Spend a minute. What does giving allow us to do?
Oh man, I mean, for me personally and for my family, it has really broadened our connection to the church and then also really our usage of the church. Our programming here, our offerings here, give a little bit of something to everybody. And the importance of giving to fund those operations and those opportunities is obviously super important, but also estimates of giving. And when we talk about 2024, are extremely helpful. As Brian and I sit on the trustees, knowing the estimates of giving as we head into a new fiscal year is of utmost importance.
Yeah, thank you. Nice segue right into where are we going in 2024. And we shared with you during our season of gratitude and Commitment Sunday, Best Guess Sunday, I think we called it this year, that our goal for 2024, once again, is $850,000. So next year's budget, 2024's budget, calls for $850,000 from gifts from all of us as part of this church family. We're off to a tremendous start in terms of those estimates of giving or those best guesses. But we have a ways to go. There's opportunity there for 2024. Against that $850,000, we're at $676,000. That's 79% of goal estimated to be received, which is a terrific place to be here. But we want to push that number higher with your help. And so if I'm doing my math right, that's 79%, there's $174,000 in estimates, what we used to call pledges, still needed for 2024. And if you're able to go ahead and make a pledge or increase your pledge to get us a little bit higher or close to that goal of $850,000, we would all be super grateful. So there's a little bit of opportunity here for 2023. There's opportunity in terms of estimates for 2024.
And estimating really couldn't be an easier process. You can call the church, you can send in that little flyer that you would have received at home, or you can go on Realm, like I did, couple clicks of a button, let the church know what your best guess is for how you can give to the church in 2024, and it's that simple.
However you do it, it counts, and we're super grateful. So
we are.
Wishing
thank you,
everybody, a big thank you again, and wishing everybody a Merry Christmas and a tremendous holiday season as we bring the year to a close. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you to Brian and Lauren for that message, and thank you to all of you who have been giving your pledges for next year.
Yeah, it's a great team, and don't forget, as they said, as we near the end of the year, this is a great time to catch up, or a great time to remember your church. There's a lot of good things and good mission happening here, and so we are just so grateful for anything and the ways that you give at this time. Also, thank you to those of you that gave through the giving tree.
Yes.
It was we had a wonderful response. Last week we had a special dinner with the apartment school that is next door to the church. I don't know if you know, but there's the school district of Lancaster has a little school for students with intellectual disabilities that meets in the building directly next to the school. They came over and hosted a dinner for some of the dignitaries in our school district, and what a delightful time just to see that gathering. People from our church helped serve, and those of you that participated in the Giving Tree also provided T-shirts for those kids, and it was, I wish you could have all seen the joy on the faces of those kids and the deep gratitude in their hearts for that day and for the gifts that we gave. Thank you for those of you that helped.
Yes, and speaking of thanks to everybody who helped set this up. You can see
yeah.
behind us, we are set up for the Advent season.
Best backdrop of the year, Andy.
Yeah, we love shooting with this as our backdrop. So we are ready and into the Advent season here at First Presbyterian, and it's a reminder to deepen your experience this Advent season. Make sure you're checking out our 4-part mini season of Advent podcast.
Yeah,
we
it's
just released.
Really been good.
Yeah, episode 3 just came out. We have another one coming out this week. Just some great meaningful talks about this season, what it means to different people. So make sure you're checking that out. And then season 2 of Walk with the Wise is going to be coming out in 2024. Now, obviously, Advent leads up to Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, and Christmas Eve, we have a little bit of a different schedule, correct?
We need to keep saying it out loud so that you show up on time. So if you plan to be in person with us on December 24th, because Sunday, December 24th, Christmas Eve is on a Sunday, 10 o'clock in the morning, we will have one worship service right here in the sanctuary, sort of a blended style of worship that day, and then come back in the evening for our 4 o'clock family service, 8 o'clock, lessons and carols.
Yes, and during that day, just so for you watching at home, we will have our Advent 4, week 4 of Advent on LCTV at 1
Sunday
p.m.
morning.
Sunday morning will be on at 1 p.m. like normal. And then we will have our evening lessons and carols service also coming your way. That time is to be determined, probably going to be around 5:30-ish or so. So just keep an eye out for when that's going to be out there on LCTV. So as you can see, we got ways to come and join us. And then, Dan, we have one other thing this week.
One more thing, yes. If you're watching this before Sunday, December 10th, I just want to give one more reminder that Sunday, December 10th at 2 p.m. is our Blue Christmas service.
Yes.
And we're eager for you to come out and join with us. We know that all of us during this season carry a little bit more weariness. That's been our theme. How does a weary world rejoice? Yeah. And we know that at this time of the year, it's not always fun for everyone, especially people who have lost loved ones during the holidays. This is a constant reminder of the grief and loss in their lives. And then just the things that have been, the distress in our world today can also weigh heavy on us. So this is a wonderful space to be able to come and bring our lament along with our joy at Christmas.
Yeah, it's true. And if you are unable to make that service, just a reminder that if you need prayer, if you need someone to talk to, you can always reach out to our prayer teams and our care teams. We are here for you. So if you have prayer requests, make sure you're checking out our website. You can enter them there. There's a wonderful little button you just click, and we can be praying for you this season. Thank you always, as always, for worshiping and serving with us here at FPC.